This is a myth that needs to die. What is that myth? It's probably in the title. Anyway, watch it for 10 minutes.
A better you starts today.
Now, more and more people are coming up to me complaining that the 9-to-5 job doesn't exist anymore. And I am here to say, you, my friend, are wrong. It's called local council. Get paid 180 grand a year to mow lawn. Yes, it is disappearing from the private sector, and it is because the world is becoming more dynamic. It is honestly something that I thought, wow, the world has shifted a lot when you have these huge sky-high sky rises. And what is the quality of person that they are trying to employ these days? Well, it's obviously, very ethical people. And the other thing that they are obviously looking for is skills. They are not looking for job titles. Now, doesn't that say a lot? It says that we have finally moved on from the Middle Ages, which I find very regrettable, as I really do like the idea of being like, hello, I'm Lord Monkshinston. What's Lord of Monkshinston? It's a swamp, it is. So you're basically a swamp hag. Hey, I'm a man and... Oh, wait, I'm not. I'm sad that reality is coming to an end. I am! But I'm also really happy about the potential of the idea that human potential can be reached at levels that it never could be before. And it is because the 9-to-5 is dying. It is because people don't want you to be a factory worker anymore. They want you to be multi-skilled. That's the key to success in life, is to create your own little beautiful boutique, sad, scary little petri dish. Yeah, look at that. What's in it? Is it scientifically tested? Nah, down the hatch. That's what I want from you. I want you to have a unique set of skills. Always talking about it. Yeah, I'm sure that you're tired of me talking about it. So what? All right, I'll talk about something new then. Here's the rub. Shouldn't be aiming for a 9-to-5 job anyway. You are aiming for a 9-to-5 job because you are seeking comfort. Now, that's obviously extremely natural. I rescued a bird when I was in Japan the other day. Isn't it amazing that I could say that? I was just in Japan the other day. Well, I was. Because I'm a baller. Because of Jordan Shanks. You can be a baller too. It's very weird if you're just watching this on audio, so let me just describe what I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing the best 70s dance ever. Don't even know what it's called. Let me know in the comments. Now, what you are going to write down right now is the enemy of dreams. This is a quote. I want you to write it down. The enemy of dreams is comfort. How profound is that? I think that you should sign up to Jordan Shanks just because I gave you that little wisdom tidbit, because I can give you so many more if you do sign up. I see all the free members out there being like, I'll just sign up for free. No videos for you. Well, sometimes you get some videos when I'm feeling nice. But most of the time, I'm just going to guilt you with all these tantalizing, ooh, what's behind this? More pearls of wisdom. Oh, how do I get them? How do I get them and become the best me? Well, you have to give me a few bucks, you cheap fuck. Just give me some bucks. I want bucks. Anyway, now, what is happening is that you are going to write that down because you don't want a 9-to-5 job. What you want is comfortability. That's really what you want. You want the idea that you can kind of stay in this stasis for the rest of your life. Well, I got news for you. That's not life. That's death. That is a half-life at the very least, because I suppose you're still breathing oxygen. But a dead person, once that they have completely disintegrated, gets comfort. It looks really nice in that coffin, I'll tell you that right now. Life is filled with challenges. Those that profit in life are those that are excited about challenges, genuinely seek them out, challenge themselves constantly to expand and grow. That is how you achieve quote-unquote comfort. You probably don't even want comfort anyway, because guess what? The more that you expand, the more comfortable your life gets. Do you see the dichotomy there? I want you to write this down. The more uncomfortable you are willing to be, the more comfortable you will become. Let me tell you, business class is a hell of a lot more comfortable than economy class. I don't know what first class is like. I'm not that much of a baller. But I do know that. And what got me there? Making myself really fucking uncomfortable. This is how you are programmed to go for in life, right? You are programmed to sit there and seek out comfortability because comfortability leads to a slightly higher chance of survivability back in the day. Now it doesn't. Even back then, though, the ones that were risking it, the ones that were going out and killing the woolly mammoths, sort of coming back being like, no, no, well, they'd be the heroes. They'd be the ones that'd be getting the mad trunk or whatever was the most delicious part of the woolly mammoth. Is anybody out there I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe a paleontologist? Does that count as Neanderthals? Because they're not humans. But isn't paleontologist for dinosaurs? Holy shit. I'm dumb as f***. Anyway, keep listening to this dumb right? So what you should be looking for is a way to keep the challengeability working. Because every time that you are falling for the comfort, you have wasted an opportunity in life. That's something else that I want you to write down. 3 things that I want you to write down. The third one is every time you surrender to comfort, you have wasted an opportunity. You have. Think about it. Every time you surrender and play video games for 2 hours, that is 2 hours of your life that you could have been studying. That is 2 hours of your life that you could have been doing maintenance on your business. That is 2 hours of your life that you could have been deepening the relationship with your loved one. Now, obviously, you can't do all 3 of those things at once, and there is always going to be an opportunity cost. But be honest, most of your opportunity costs in life are sunk in things that are completely valueless. You get nothing out of them. Nothing. You get worse. That's what you get. And normally when people are seeking this 9-to-5 job, it's so that they can have 8 hours a day where they sink their time into things that are valueless. They value having time to do valueless things. Now, I want to make the obvious distinction here. There are going to be people there saying, well, you said that being bored is good. Yeah, being bored is good. That is a valuable use of time. Stimulating yourself with bullshit is a waste of time. Is terrible for your brain. Now, here's the rub. If you are comfortable, how long do you think that that's going to last? Seriously. Especially in this changing world, rapidly changing world, all the time. Even government jobs these days. Nah, you, because we don't have a political divide anymore. That half of the people in Parliament think that there shouldn't be a public sector, essentially. They're constantly trying to think of ways to just downsize it. So you're not even safe there. If you surrender to this comfortable life of... People that always say to me, is it wrong to go for a 9-to-5 job? Yes and no. Yes and no, because let me just say this right now. What you are seeking from that 9-to-5 job, you are not going to get. When you excel, when you exceed, when you push for something greater, that's when you do get what you wanted from the 9-to-5 job. And here's the other thing that's incredible. Not that much more effort either. Is it really that much more effort to sit there and read a book as opposed to play video games? Is it? It's pretty tiring playing video games for a long period of time. Like, you do feel like mush. It's like slightly hard. Like, you're still sitting on your ass. You know? Like, there really isn't that much more of an effort exert that you need to push to have a brilliant life. A truly meaningful life where what you did mattered. It is not that much more of an energy exert. It is just changing a few simple habits that you have that you can easily change, and instead of becoming an expert at Smash Bros, if you want to become a true expert at Smash, I think even then, like the guy that like shits himself in Japan or whatever probably isn't that rich, probably doesn't have a girlfriend, but he's really good with Pikachu or whatever. Not that much more. Like, when we're talking about getting uncomfortable, you're sitting there and you're like, oh, and there is the brain expectation that I'm talking about, now you have to go climb Mount Everest. No, I'm just talking about doing things that are slightly out of your comfort zone. Why is it your comfort zone? Because you're familiar with it. You can go through the motions of it. But here's the thing, you can change what your comfort zone is so that you are naturally in an ecosystem where you are producing better results for yourself. And it comes from changing a few habits. How do we get there? We write down our dreams. We write down our dreams. We are always focused on our dreams, first thing in the morning, last thing at night. That's what we think about when we're going to bed. We think about what we want to accomplish. We want to be around people where it feels safe to talk about your dreams. That is a level of intimacy that a lot of people don't have, not even with their partners. That's why a lot of the time those partnerships are going to die, because there is no safe space to talk about where you want to go in life, where you want to progress. Most of the time, when you are ever consuming media, when you are talking to people, this is what I love about this channel. When you're talking to other people, what is it? Bitching, whining, talking about, like general meandering gossip. It is not about where you want to go in life. What is the ultimate thing that if you dare dream it for even a second, where do you get that? If you don't get it from here, I hope you get it from somewhere. I really do. I would suggest that you get it from the Jordan Shanks website. Because when you sign up to Jordan Shanks Patreon, you get 3 times a week of somebody sitting there saying, time to focus on your dreams again. And that's all I want. I just want you to focus on it for a few minutes a day. And if that's what you get out of this channel, great. Sign up. Sign up so you get it for 3 more times a week. That you get someone to sit there and force you to think about the future. Instead of being like, but I'm sitting on my ass now. That's mad. Yeah, but you're not going to be doing that forever. Either you change your life or your life will change you. Those are your options. That's why there is a 9-to-5 myth. You know, even if you're looking at it in the wider context, that 9-to-5 job, it was safe for a brief period of human history. Most of human history, there was no such thing as a 9-to-5. That 9-to-5 is already starting to erode away, because that's just what happens in life. It is tumultuous, and those that challenge themselves, that rise to the challenge, they're the ones who will inherit the future. I want you to be one of those people. And the way that you get there is that you put yourself into the dream state. You think about your dreams more than the average person, which is a few minutes a day. So you at least have something to aim for. So you're not giving in constantly to whatever is most comforting in that moment for you. Push yourself just a little bit. My God, the results are huge. Now, sign up. I think I said this C word this time. I'll donate some money to charity. Who am I kidding? F those